Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Trent. This is Rams Talk coming at you 2 days before the big divisional playoff round game against the Green Bay Packers. This is my second video for game preview against the Packers. Go check it out somewhere. There'll be links all around it, maybe right up here. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like 50% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribers. If you're a Rams fan and you like Rams content, you're seeing this for the first time, then hit the subscribe button. I'm at 2956. I would love to get a nice even 3,000 heading into this weekend against the Packers. But you can also find me on Instagram and Twitter and all the places at LA Rams Talk, all the social descriptions in my description below. And I want to give a big shout out to Tom Grossi, Mr. Green Bay Packer. I was on his show yesterday. He dropped that video today. So head on over to Tom Grossi on YouTube, YouTuber. He's a great guy, fun guy, and you can catch me over there and catch our back and forth as a game preview as well. If you just want to load up today with just Rams Packers everything, it's a good day. It's a very good day. Also, tomorrow I want to let you know I'm going to be doing a collaboration with another Packers fan, Alex. He goes by Boss Basaraski Productions. You can find him on YouTube, so go check it out now. His last name's tricky. It doesn't sound how you think it would sound just by looking at it. It's Basaraski, I believe. So anyways, I'll drop that tomorrow as well, content alert. So let's just get into this. Another note for Rams fans, if Packer fans are here, you're more than welcome. Just be cool. Most of you are. It's that Midwest deal. Been to Milwaukee myself a couple times. Actually like the place. Custard, frozen custard. So yeah, Rams scouting, director of college scouting, Brad Holmes, has just been hired by Detroit to be their general manager. It sucks for the Rams, but it's great for Detroit. They got a real good one, but he also built a really good scouting program within an organizational structure and progressive analytics and all of these different things. You can read, Jordan Rodriguez for The Athletic has written about this multiple times. And that's a great hire by Detroit, and he will be missed, but I think our structure is good. It's just the Rams culture and the Rams organization is built the right way. And also Ray Farmer, who's an assistant scout to the team, he's also being interviewed for the Jacksonville general manager position. Now, why I bring up Ray Farmer as well as Brad Holmes is that the Rams will now receive 2 third-round compensatory picks because Brad Holmes was signed to be a coach or in this case, general manager for the Detroit Lions, and that's going to be a third-rounder this year in this year's draft and a third-rounder the following year. And that is because there's a new hiring initiative in the NFL that came about in November that rewards teams that lose minority coaching and GM candidates. So Ray Farmer is also a minority. He's African American, same as Brad Holmes. So if Ray Farmer is hired as well elsewhere to be a coach or a GM, then the Rams will get additional 2 third-round compensatory picks. So it's like essentially we just lost 2 big-time free agents, but we will get those picks 2 years out. So anyways, it's just a little nugget, very interesting fact, and something new that just happened a couple months ago in the NFL, new rule. So that's it. Anyways, congratulations to Brad Holmes, and thank you for everything that you did for the Rams. Pretty much everyone that's on the roster right now is because of Brad Holmes, especially everyone we got through the draft. So there you go. Now, big news also, this just dropped. Jared Goff was named starter. John Wolford is ruled out. So that next stinger, that stung. That stung. So he's been ruled out. He will travel with the team to Green Bay, but Jared Goff is the starter. I mean, so I'm taping this on the Thursday. The injury report for Thursday has not yet been released, but we have Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and Jared Goff was full participant in both of those days. So, and while Wolford was a DNP, he had not played or practiced, And so that just led me to believe, even without hearing this news, I could have told you that Jared Goff was going to start, because there's no way that Wolford comes in today, gets a limited practice, and then a limited practice while Jared Goff is full. If Jared Goff is full practice, that means the thumb is feeling better. That means he's fine. I mean, it probably won't be 100%, obviously, but it's not a great hindrance. And most likely it's in better shape than it was in the Seattle game. So that is huge news. Jared Goff named the starter. Wolford is out. No more cat and mouse. It's a very straightforward situation. That also means that Blake Bortles is the backup. Also known as, Dear Jesus, Jared Goff, I hope your thumb is okay. Because can you imagine at any point in this game, Blake Bortles has to come in and win this game? And no offense to Blake Bortles, but it's Blake Bortles. And then Bryce Perkins they have not made a decision yet if he will be elevated to the active roster, but I'm like, you better put Bryce Perkins on the active roster. Seriously, put Bryce Perkins on the active roster. So that is big news. In terms of other injuries, Aaron Donald, rib torn, separated rib cartilage, he is going to play. Cooper Kupp, the knee, he's not practicing so far this week. He could probably go today and tomorrow without practicing and still be ready to roll on Saturday. He is going to play as well. Don't know how effective he'll be, but I think both Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp will be highly effective, especially if it was a contusion for Kupp. And Aaron Donald said he has sore ribs. I mean, he's not getting poked or hit or he's falling down with someone on top of him. Right now, he's not making explosive moves, so it's sore, but he's not doing anything. What happens when he starts aggravating? And it also brings me to the question, when you're playing in sub-30-degree weather, if you have an injury, you ice it. Yeah, you want to get it cold and numb, right? So if you're already playing in a freezer, everything should be totally fine, right? So I don't see what the big deal is, especially except for Jared Goff, when you have to grip a ball and maybe it's a little slippery because of the cold. Maybe that has something to do with it. David Edwards and Terrell Lewis have not practiced also this week. Who knows if they will get some limited practice in this week? I'm not quite sure, but if David Edwards cannot go, then we'll probably see more Bobby Evans. And if Terrell Lewis doesn't go, it'll just be more of a rotation of Justin Hollins and Obo and Ebukam and that other position. Also, I tore half of my fingernail off doing dishes today. I'm limited, but I'm not going to miss any YouTube action for this. So just toughen it out like Aaron Donald. Also, just want to talk about the 2001 Divisional Round game, playoff game, Rams versus Packers. That's when Aeneas Williams was on the Rams. If you remember that, the Rams had 6 interceptions against the great Brett Favre. We won 45-17. So, picking off Aaron Rodgers, granted, he's not a turnover machine like Brett Favre was, but, our defense can step up against elite quarterbacks. We did it 20 years ago. And another thing, this is just a little PSA to Packers fans. Like I said, a lot of Packers fans have commented on my video before, seen them all around, and they're generally very nice people, very humble fans, but there are some of them that think that Green Bay is just going to win going away. And I just want to say this to all Green Bay fans, is I recognize how amazing your offense is, and Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, your offensive line, even your defense, Jair Alexander, Zadarius Smith, all these guys, Clark. But I just want to let you guys know and that the Rams defense is legit. It is first in pretty much every category for a reason. Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, everyone in between, the scheme, it's no joke. And I just want to, I guess, adjust expectations of, Packers going to win 35-20 or just like blow it out. This is playoff football. It's cold weather, and the Rams defense is firing on all cylinders. So just a little FYI for you. Now, I'm just going to go to this one. This is going to be straight keys to the game. I'm going to make this video a bit shorter than other ones, but I think for me personally, the keys to this game is number one, just keeping the Packers offense on the sideline. And so basically there are 2 factors that play into this. Number one is, what do I say every time no turnovers. The Rams offense, Jared Goff in particular, is a turnover machine. I almost expect to see like a Pez dispenser of Jared Goff where just footballs are coming out. He's just giving footballs to everybody. But if Goff plays a clean game, if the offense can play a clean game and not give the Packers offense more opportunities, it's not just, you stall a drive. It's more or less you don't want to give the ball back over to Aaron Rodgers. So as much as the Rams can do to limit the opportunities, the time of possession, Green Bay is first in the league in time of possession. So this falls on the Rams offensive. So the Rams offense has been actually pretty good in drives like between the 20s, right? They move the ball. You look at almost every Rams game, they have tons of yards, but not a lot of points. So they're not converting in the red zone. So that's another part that I'm going to get to, but I'll just say it now. It's converting in the red zone. The Packers are amazing in the red zone, 80% conversion in the red zone. So the LA is 57% converting in the red zone. But anyways, keeping the ball out of the Packers' hands, the Rams need to hold on the ball, run the ball, manage the clock, and not turn the ball over. Green Bay has only turned the ball over 11 times, where the Rams have taken it away 22 times. The other thing is third down conversions. Green Bay is awesome. I think they're second in the league in third down conversions, where they convert 50% of the time. So the Rams and the Rams defensively allow teams or limit teams to 35% on third down conversion. So if the Rams cannot turn the ball over, give the Packers extra opportunities, and if they can limit the third down conversions, even if it's not 35%, but if it's 40% or 42%, I mean it's somewhere in between. That's still reasonable, right? So if the Packers are like 4 of 11 or 4 of 12 on third down conversions, I can live with that. Now, another part to really slow down and maybe get the Packers offense off the field is the Rams pass rush. In Aaron Rodgers' career, when he's been sacked 4 or more times, he's 23, 30, and 1. And when he's sacked fewer than 4 times, he's 117 and 45. So if the Rams can sack him, get to that magic 4 sack marker, then it's like just one of those crazy stats, like Rams being ahead at halftime under McVay. What are they, 36, 37, and 0 or whatever? So if the Rams need to get home 4 times, so everyone pay attention to this. And what the Rams have done so well is getting pressure while only rushing 4 players. So what that does is, number one, they're able to win their matchups when they rush 4. But also sometimes those are coverage sacks, because when they're rushing 4, you've got 7 guys that can drop back and cover in the secondary. And if Rodgers just can't find anyone, he goes to, the internal clock starts ticking, he goes to roll out, and the Rams do a great job also of setting the edge and not really letting players or the quarterbacks, get to the outside. So they kind of set that pocket, and a lot of these are coverage sacks. So that's really what the Rams need to do. And if Aaron Donald is really effective, his old self, even though the Packers have a very good offensive line, they're missing their left tackle, David Bakhtiari. They do have a good fill-in, but it's still not David Bakhtiari. So where they line Aaron Donald up is going to be key. But also look for Morgan Fox, look for Leonard Floyd, look for Obo, look for Michael Brockers. I think the defense is feeling it, and they're going to be coming in, and who knows, maybe they even do a blitz from a cornerback or something. So another big key to this game is the weather. So we all know it, and we keep talking about it. It's real. It's 33 degrees where I'm at right now, and it sucks. I don't want to go outside. I can't even imagine going outside just in like a long sleeve shirt and a jersey. And I mean, I guess the helmet does help, and you can put one of those little like caps on underneath the helmet, but still, I wouldn't want that. That sucks. I don't want to go. I hate going outside right now. I hate the winter. I hate the cold. I can't imagine having to play in it, but I guess it's more, Sean McVay likes to tell the team it's a mindset. if you don't give in to the mindset that it's cold. It's just another adversary that we have to fight against. But the Rams traditionally haven't played well in the cold. Jared Goff is 1-1, hasn't thrown a touchdown when it's sub 30 degrees. Goff's thumb, how is that going to, it's not just it's cold, but the ball is slicker. Maybe the ground is slicker. What it also does is it eliminates a lot of the burst and quickness and cuts that some of the defenders might make. So, or like when Davante Adams is running routes. So this could hinder Davante Adams, make it play more in Jalen Ramsey's favor. So the weather is real, and I don't envy either team, but both teams have to play in it. And then you have Ramsey versus Adams, and I think we all know this. We all know this is such a huge matchup, and this is why the Rams traded for Jalen Ramsey. All the matchups this year, DK Metcalf 3 times, Hopkins twice, Allen Robinson, Stephon Diggs. I'm definitely missing some guy, Mike Evans. This Amari Cooper, Davante Adams. This is why you get a star cornerback. And I tell you what, the first pick that Jacksonville had, or the second pick they had, the one from us last year, they got the linebacker from LSU. They're going to have probably a 25 to 30 pick in the first round this year. Those 2 guys that Jacksonville takes will not be as impactful as Jalen Ramsey is. And without Jalen Ramsey, yes, I like other secondary players, but it changes the equation totally. I look to see, and Adams is great because he can play inside, he can play outside, they put him in motion, he can do a lot of things, but also Ramsey plays inside, he plays outside, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they use Adams to motion him away, get him a favorable matchup. Even though Darius Williams has had a solid year, I still would rather see Jalen Ramsey in coverage on Davante Adams than Darius Williams or Troy Hill. So that is going to be that's get your popcorn ready. Like I said before, when I'm watching Rams on defense, I got one eyeball on Aaron Donald and one on Jalen Ramsey, and I'm looking. It's coordinates. I'm looking in different places. So that's just going to be fun stuff. Jared Goff. This is a lot of Rams fans have given me crap about being anti-Jared Goff recently after my last video. I'm not anti-Goff. I've defended Goff probably more than most people. And I just want to say I'm riding with Jared Goff. I'm 100% behind Jared Goff. I think he can win this game. I think he can do enough. He has in the past, right? But I just want to be realistic with it. And if he does well and the Rams win, and let's say they win the next game or whatever, if he plays well and they win, his stock goes up. And why would we want Jared Goff's stock to go up? Deshaun Watson, is that what you said? There you go, bingo. Just a little. If you made it to the end, that's a little nugget for you. But anyways, I'm feeling really good about this game. Go head over to Tom Grossi's channel, and tomorrow I'm going to have another collaboration here on Rams Talk. But give him some love. Jared Goff, you can cue the music. I hope his thumb is okay. Is your thumb okay? Really? Yeah. Okay. He tells me it is. Like I said, watch another video. Subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate you guys watching. Tell me what you think going into this game. Want to see it in the comments below. Give me a like. And as always, go Rams. See? Hold it. Boom. No look. See? No catch. That was a bad throw.